Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Venus Baby Tarot and I'm here to give you your daily message from Spirit. So whatever comes out today is whatever is supposed to come out today. So if you are looking for a personal session, you can book on my scheduler in the description box below. If you like my content, please be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me grow my channel. All right, let's see what's coming in for Taurus, your daily message. So it says air. E-I-R. Okay. And honestly, I'll look at what the description of it is, but I mean, intuitively speaking, I am seeing here that there seems to be, like, obviously it's just about healing and serenity and like balance. Yeah, I'm getting healing, serenity, and balance from this energy. Wisdom, higher forms of wisdom, spirit guides talking to you, cleansing your energy. I'm also getting like an energy of like opening wide up to messages from spirit. Yeah, so that's what we've got there. You have flowers. Romance, sweetness. You could be opening up to romance and sweetness, opening up to stability and security, opening up to acceptance, opportunities. Wow, interesting. Okay, let's get one more. Taurus. Okay, or two. Transformation in unfamiliar territory. I think that you're opening up to unfamiliar territory for sure. That's definitely what I'm seeing here. You guys, it was raining so bad outside. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your tarot cards out. So you're definitely healing some, yeah, look at that, the Devil card. You're definitely healing something. It's some sort of blockage, some sort of trauma, some sort of pain, okay, that you've experienced in your life that I feel like has really hindered your ability to open up to romance. Honestly, you guys, it can, like, I'm also getting the sense that it is a energetic blockage, yep, to the Wheel of Fortune, the energetic blockage to financial abundance. You know, because, I mean, so many of us carry around wounds. Like, I work with clients, you know, and I will identify, because I'm a Reiki master as well, and I identify where they store energetic blockages in terms of many things, okay? But like love and money are one of the things that I really look for, if, you know, especially if they ask me, and I'll identify that, okay? And they are wounds that people will be, they're wounds that people will be carrying throughout their entire life or through generations, okay? Or other lifetimes that they're carrying around in their body, because the body keeps the score, and or in their auric field or in their chakras. And so there could be an actual energetic blockage, because I just noticed, like, she kind of looks like she's doing Reiki, although I think that she's probably more of like doing some sort of like alternative healing, maybe like shamanism, you know what I mean? But it looks very energetic to me. So let's see here. I don't know if those were supposed to come out. Okay, tell me about the next ones. Like, I was just shuffling like as I was talking. Yeah, look at that. It's a wound. Like, it's a wound that you've been carrying around in terms of success and finances. Yes. It is so, like, deeply ingrained in you. Oh my gosh. Wow, Taurus. Oh, but something big is happening. Look at this. The full. The Knight of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I just love. Okay. Taurus. So, okay, here's what's going on here. I have to pull this card too, because I think it was on the bottom of the deck, and I think that it's just perfect. Okay. We've made a whole picture here. So, okay. As I've been talking about, I feel like very deeply stored in you, in your body, in your aura, in your chakras, you do have like this barrier, this restriction that you've been carrying around, this blockage that you've been carrying around, okay, in terms of success in your life in some capacity. Whether it's romance or it's financial security or both, it is in some capacity, okay? And this is needing to be healed. This is needing to transform, okay? Whether you are going to a healer or you are actively doing shadow work, or reframing and trying to overcome this, whatever you do your healing as you feel it resonates with you. But either way, there's something that needs to be cut out. Like it needs to be released from your energetic field, okay? Because you have the Ace of Swords here, and a lot of the times the Ace of Swords will come out for me whenever there is a cord that needs to be cut to something. Whether it's a person, or especially if it's with the devil, or if it's just some sort of barrier, restriction, blockage, whatever, okay? And that's kind of what I'm getting here is like there's a need to cut the cords and do the healing. I do cord cutting too, but anyway. So, but yeah, so that you can really move forward, okay? So you can really embrace the sweetness of life. You know, for some of you, this is in terms of romance. Like you just have this very deeply rooted pain that is really blocking you from being able to move forward in romance, you know? And I do get the sense, though, that, like, something is going to shift in that fashion. Like I said, whether you go get healing done with a healer or if you are doing shadow work or reframing therapy, whatever. Like, something is going to shift with you. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun cards. It's like this is the lights coming on. This is clarity. This is illumination. This is seeing the bigger picture. This is being open. This is feeling warm from the inside out. This is moving towards good fortune, embracing new beginnings. Like this is just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, so I want to like look at this really closely. Yeah, it's like this golden door here is just illuminated. Like, come hither, come walk through me, and your life is gonna be forever changed. Like that's what that looks like to me. Kind of gives me like the chills, like the little, I love it, but like in a good way. Wow. Okay. Stability, security. Something's been holding you down. It just has. And I just feel like it has to do with you. And I think that honestly, it has to do with an inferiority complex. And you know what? Like recently, so The Courage to be Disliked. Love that book. I went ahead and I read it. And also The Subtle Art of Not Giving AF. Okay. And truly, both of those books wowed me beyond comprehension. Okay, just loved them. And so in that book, The Courage to be Disliked, it was talking about the inferiority complex, right? And like if we're moving through life and we're seeking approval from other people, then we inherently do feel like we are inferior. And I think that what happens, like the Six of Wands here for me, like look at this, Six of Wands is literally about approval. I mean, they come home from a battle and all the people are cheering in the crowd, and there can be a little level of pompousness and arrogance and wanting to win, attention seeking in the Six of Wands, but it can also be about success, right? And so I think that there's something, it's like there are either people in your life who have not approved of your choices in your life, or you think that, you feel like there are people in your life, and maybe it's like goes all the way back to childhood. This is what I'm talking about. It's a blockage. It's a blockage in terms of like security and financial stability. It is, because there's a part of you that feels like nobody's ever really believed in you. You know, like they just really haven't. You know, it's like you've had to fight. You've had to fight to be seen. You've had to fight to say, no, like, trust this path that I'm on. I just know I'm going to be successful at it. And yeah, it may not look like it right now, but I just need you to believe in me and trust it, because it's going to happen. It is. You know what I mean? I'm definitely getting the vibe of like choosing a career that was different than what your parents wanted for you, you know, and you just believed in it. You just believed in yourself, you know. Let's see. Okay, an example. So I was watching Good Trouble on Hulu. And so like Mariana in that show, like a group of girls, they leave an engineering company and decide to like start up their own, you know, their own startup company or their own company where they're like, you know, starting apps or creating apps and things like that. And, you know, it can be such a challenge when you're sort of like stepping outside of the box and people don't see your vision. They really don't see it. They're just, all they see is like you walked away from security to go and frivolously chase after some dream. And, you know, and for what? You know, like, why would you do that to yourself? But there are the few people in the world who will go, I'm so proud of you for staying true to yourself. You know, like, you have a vision for yourself and you're making it happen. I'm so proud of you for staying true to yourself, right? The reason why I'm bringing all this up is because that is kind of what I'm getting from this energy, is that there is something in your life, or there's a period of your life, okay? This may not be right now, like, but there's a period of your life where you really went after something and you got a lot of opposition around you, and you didn't get the approval or the validation for your choice that you may have needed or wanted. And because of that, it has created a blockage in you where you feel like if you step outside of the box, or you align with your truth and you do something that really matters to you, that you're going to receive opposition. And I feel like that's why the courage to be disliked, what I just talked about, like that book, is so important. Because, you know, if you really truly believe in yourself and you don't suffer from an inferiority complex, and I don't mean having a superiority complex where you think you're so much better, but it's just you really truly believe in yourself at the core of your being. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't even matter if somebody says to you, I honor you for, you know, or I'm proud of you for honoring your truth. Because it's like, if you like it or you don't like it, it doesn't matter because I like it, you know? And I think that that's something that needs to be healed here with you. Like, that is something that you're needing to overcome in your life, okay? Because it comes down to self-acceptance. It comes down to being your eccentric person, okay? Like in this card right here of the 10 of Wands, this person is a blacksmith, right? And, you know, a blacksmith, some people maybe back in those times really enjoyed being a blacksmith, right? But it wasn't like a banker, you know what I mean? But, I mean, what if you really enjoy doing things like that? You really enjoy building things with your hands, or woodworking, or creating art, or making jewelry, or you just really enjoy things like that. And maybe it's not, I don't know, some job working for like a Fortune 500 company or whatever, but it's something that just speaks to you, and that's what matters. You know what I mean? I hope that made sense. And that's kind of what I'm getting here for you. It's like you have to have the courage to be who you are fearlessly. And that's why we move over into the Fool card. Okay? And not care if you're going to be rejected. And I don't mean like, I don't care what anybody thinks about me, because I feel like when people shout that from the rooftops, they typically do care when people, whether or not people like them. I think that, you know, just being indifferent to it is probably the more stealth approach. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to stand my ground in my truth, and, you know, whether you're whether you like it or not. It's not that I don't care. It's just I'm indifferent to it. You know, that's more really standing firm in who you are, right? And I think that that's what needs to happen. You've got to embrace the eccentric qualities. But I think that it's unfamiliar territory. And that's why you have unfamiliar territory with transformation here. And they came out together because this is a new way of being for you to really set yourself free with this Fool card. To really like fearlessly, look at this, fearlessly go after things in life that matter to you and not sit around and ponder whether or not somebody likes it or what somebody thinks about me and, you know, are they going to agree with this or whatever. Like, say, for instance, you know, your ex comes back. I don't know. Say, for instance, your ex comes back and everybody's like, I cannot believe you would go back to that person. You know what? If that's your truth, honey, if that's what you want to do in your life, then do it. That's your life. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're the ones that have to deal with the consequences of our own choices. So people may as well let us live our lives, right? And same goes for other people around you, right? So, I mean, maybe that's something for somebody, but I don't really see that like as a whole. I think that this is more about like what drives you, what you feel most passionate about. But I mean, this also can be about romance in life, you know, opening yourself up to romance. Like, it's unfamiliar territory for you to be open and allowing somebody to see who you are because you've been blocked in love for so long. But to be honest with you, I really see this more about the sweetness of life as well. But okay, so this reading, I think, had a lot to do with transforming and overcoming the wounds that you carry around. You got the 9 of Wands and the transformation card right here. The healing card, it's unfamiliar territory. It's embracing new versions of yourself. It's walking through the gates of opportunity and being at home with yourself no matter what happens and really stepping into being the star. You know, like what is it? How does the saying go? If you shoot for the moon you shoot for the moon and you miss, at least you'll land amongst the stars or something like that. I think that's how it goes. Y'all can correct me in the comments. It's fine. Do it nicely though, please. Anyway. But I feel like you're supposed to be embracing being amongst the stars, you know, like shining freaking bright, being eccentric, like accepting yourself for who you are and just being totally on board with it. This is who I am. Yeah, I have my quirks. Yeah, I have my pitfalls. Yeah, I'm not perfect. Maybe I could lose 10 pounds, whatever. You know, yeah, I failed in the past, or I let people down, or yeah, maybe sometimes I've just, gotten a harebrained idea and thought I was supposed to do something with my life and it turned out to be a total disaster and I proved everybody right about me, whatever. All of that does not make up who you are. It is not actually your truth and it does not get to define your future. You know what I mean? So don't let it. Okay, so that's what I have for you today, Taurus. I love you guys so much and I will see you next time. Bye for now.